Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Justin, and we are continuing our playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks for the Nintendo DS, which I am totally 100% playing this on original DS. Definitely not purchased on the Wii U eShop or anything. No, definitely not. Anyways, welcome back. In the last episode, we got ourselves to the Tower of Spirits. We got ourselves a sword. We learned how to use that sword, and we met up with Angine, who is the spirit or the guardian of the tower. She went ahead and told us that the reason for the, she told us the reason that the tracks are starting to disappear is because the Demon King, Malladus, is starting to reawaken, which is what exactly Chancellor Cole was trying to plan on from the very beginning. And the reason as to why he took Zelda's body in the first place is because he plans on using that as a vessel for the Demon King so he can manifest into a physical form and once again resume taking over this world. And in this episode, we are gonna go ahead and ascend through the Tower of Spirits, at least for the first floor. Our first of many journeys through this dang tower. I know a lot of people aren't really a huge fan of these tower-esque missions like the Temple of the Ocean King and Phantom Hourglass, but genuinely, I really like it. Anyways, floor 1. Got ourselves a big door there. Look at those giant doors, Link. They look really heavy. I don't think one person can open them alone. Oh, goodness. Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? I've never seen a monster as ferocious looking as that one, Link. Let's get out of here, Link. All right, well, that's our first encounter with our main enemy in the Tower of Spirits, being a phantom. We'll learn more about them in just a moment. What's the matter? You look as pale as a ghost. Oh, given the company you've been keeping, perhaps it's no surprise. Angine, there was a ferocious monster up there with a great big sword. I don't know how we can possibly defeat it. Sounds like a phantom, my dear. They're the guardians of the Tower of Spirits. Though they look quite sinister, they won't harm anyone with a good heart. I know what I saw. It was definitely after us. Why would it think Link is evil? There's one possible explanation. With the spirit tracks gone, perhaps an evil spirit has possessed the phantom. If that's the case, we might have trouble beating it. Hitting the phantom in the back with your sword should stop it for a while, but first you need to gather all 3 of the Tears of Light. That will power up your sword, and then you'll be able to face the phantom. Collect the 3 Tears of Light and then hit the phantom in the back. Sounds tricky. If anyone can do it, Link can. Alright, let's give it a try, Link. If you are familiar with Phantom Hourglass, these phantoms actually are not dealable. And also in the Tower of Spirits, you don't need to deal with a time limit as opposed to Phantom Hourglass, which is really nice. I know a lot of people did not like the time limit aspect of Phantom Hourglass a lot. Personally, I did. I think it added a lot of challenge, especially when you got to the deeper levels into it. The Phantom is still here. Let's follow Angine's instructions. We have to grab all 3 Tears of Light without letting the Phantom see us. I can tell it means business, so we'll have to be brave. All right, we can see him on the top screen, which is the map, which will be in the lower right corner for you guys. There's something strangely calm about this area here. Do you feel it too, Link? Princess Zelda, can you hear me? It's Angine. Angine. Yes, it's me, my dear. Listen. The area you are now in is a safe zone. It's one that's protected by the spirits. As long as you are in a safe zone, you are hidden from the enemy's view. Furthermore, enemies cannot enter safe zones. Make good use of the safe zones to hide from the phantoms. Now, you have no time to waste. You must go find that rail map. Thank you, Angine. Okay, Link, let's get moving. So in other words, when we're standing in this specific spot, in one of these locations here, the phantom cannot see us. As a test, I'll have him follow me and stand in one of them. He charges after you, and then he can't go through the safe zone, and he can't see us. So that's our hiding from our stealth mission. You got a Tear of Light. Gather the 3 of them to power up your sword. All right, lad, I'm just gonna run right by you real quick. Not like you can see me or anything, you know? All right, once again, get another Tear of Light. I don't know where he's going. Anything down here? He's trying to get me, but he can't. Oh, right, there's a switch here, which creates a bridge for me to walk across. For whatever reason, I thought the the switch was in the bottom left corner, even though I knew it was up there. Now that you have all the Tears of Light, your sword is full of energy. Now you can attack a Phantom by hitting him in the back. Nice. Now we can stun the man. Let's get him. Look out, Link! Link! What just happened? Don't look so scared, Link. It's me, it's Zelda. I don't know what just happened there. When I saw that Phantom corner you, I just leaped out without even thinking. Oh, this is not really my day, is it? First I lose my body, and I look like a heap of scrap metal. And did I mention it's kinda hot in here? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I can be some sort of use to you like this. It's not exactly what you'd expect from a princess. Right now, that can't be really helped. Come on, Link, let's get moving. We need to find my body. I mean, that rail map. And you guys thought that she was just gonna be another Navi in this game, didn't you? Nope, she is actually a vital use in this game. This is exactly why I feel as though this is the best incarnation of Zelda ever. She has a 50-50% hand at Link in his adventure. We would not be able to do this adventure without Zelda. This is by far the best relationship that Link and Zelda have ever had in a series, and I will stand by that, and I don't care what anybody says. Anyways, let's get this door open. We can do it together, Link. Yeah. So just as before, when we were controlling Zelda, trying to get her out of Hyrule Castle, it's gonna be exactly the same. We can swap between both Phantom Zelda and Link, and we can progress forward using both of them. You can use the call button, swap between the two, etc., etc. And just like right here, we can't really go across spikes, but Zelda can, because she's in a huge suit of armor. I don't think you can get through these spiked floors, Link. Leave it to me, I'll figure something out. Yeah, she can just walk straight through. We can have her walk on ahead for us, and there should be a switch. Yep. We can swap with that switch, and then we can make it right on by for ourselves. See what I'm saying? We would not be able to do this without her. And I don't care what anybody says. She is dang awesome in this game. Teamwork at its finest. I'm coming. And yes, even in her giant suit of armor, she is still not a fan of rats. Even though they literally can't do anything to her, she does not like rats at all. Oh, whoops. There's another Phantom Link. Wait a second. Now that I'm in disguise, maybe I can trick him into thinking I'm on his side. I'll go try. Now, if it wasn't obvious as well, Zelda can also walk into safe zones without any sort of issue. How goes the patrol? There's also a switch up here that I need to actually have first hit. So yeah, she can walk into the safe zones, but normal Phantoms can't. And I would assume that's probably just because her soul is in the Phantom's body, you know? Okay, now that she's hit that switch, and she's just using the Phantom body as a host, I'm gonna go ahead and capture this Phantom just to get it out of here. And that one will go back to the floor it originally came on. And yeah, that ends the first Tower of Spirits visit. It is really short. There isn't really a lot to go on with it. It's kind of like the first Temple of the Ocean King visit. It's rather short. Ah, it's so nice to get out of that clanky outfit and back to my old self. There must be something special about this room. Looks like the light of your sword has also disappeared too, Link. You got the forest rail map! Some of the lost spirit tracks on it are reappearing. Augers, we got the train tracks. I didn't just say that. Great job, Link. That's supposed to be the real map Anjean was talking about. Look at that blue light bee. This is Anjean here. Good work, Princess Zelda and Link. You done well in obtaining the rail map, but you can't go any further now. Step into the light and return to the tower lobby. Oh, you heard her, Link. Let's go. Alright, making our way back down the tower. We will be back to this tower many, many times later. So you managed to obtain the rail map. You two might just be able to restore the spirit tracks in every realm. But Anjean, the rail map is only a small part of the spirit tracks on it. Where are the other temples you were talking about? In each of the 4 realms is a temple. Look, my dear, the closest one is here. But I don't think you can make it to the temple as things are right now. The rail map has imparted energy to a length of the spirit tracks here. But because of the Demon King's power, much of the energy was lost. So we can't go to the temples, Anjean? Not yet, but there is a way to restore energy to the rail maps. You can ask my people to help you. Your people, Anjean? Indeed, we call the Locomos. We are the servants of the spirits. They have entrusted us in protecting the temples and the spirit tracks. By playing our sacred instruments, we generate energy that powers the spirit tracks. Sacred instruments? Yes, and the spirit flute you hold is one of them. This flute was a gift from my grandmother. I didn't know it had any powers. If only I heard that it was something precious handed down from my ancestors. I'd only heard it was something special. Something precious handed down from my ancestors. Can't speak, oh my goodness. It is kind of late, I am recording this pretty late. Yes, and it is I who gave it to your ancestors. But only under the condition that they protect the land for all time. Of course, back then, I didn't think things would take such a perilous turn. I'm glad that after all these years, it has found its way into your hands. I had no idea this flute was so important. My grandmother used to play it for me when I was a little girl. If I was sad or upset, the sound of this flute would make me feel better. But even so, I suppose its rightful place is with you, Anjean. No, you two will need it. Please, take it with you, for now. You must go find the other Locomos and restore the energy of the rail maps. Once you do, the spirit tracks will reappear. Go to the forest first, where you must talk to the Locomo Gage. South of the forest temple is a sanctuary where you can find Gage. He'll be able to tell you where to go next. Got it. Let's go, Link. Oh, we don't have a train. How are we gonna get to the forest? You may take this. Are you telling me that it was a train the whole time? Not just a statue? I would have never seen this coming. This train is a symbol of the spirits. People don't ordinarily ride around in it. But these are no ordinary circumstances. I'm sure the spirits wouldn't mind lending it to you. Thank you, Anjean. Man, I love the sound of that train. Something strangely powerful about the rail map you recovered. You trace your stylus over the tracks, it will set your path to your destination. Go ahead and try it, Link. Well, I will go ahead and try that, but I'm gonna save that for the next episode of Spirit Tracks. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I will see you all in the next one. Have yourselves a great rest of your day. Peace out.